decent chance. Extravagant Kid is likely to be up with the pace as well. I don't think you're going to want to be too far back. That would be my concern. I think you want to be up there on this track.
The Quoz with Craig.
Ready now. Ready for the Quoz. They're off and racing and getting a little squeeze out of the start there with Space Blues. Coming across in the early stages, True Valor showing plenty of speed. Up on the inside, Cowan going forward. Next is Space Blues as they settle down. Extravagant Kid speaking colours. Kadem is out in the middle of the track and dropping back Motor Far With and Final Song. So out in the middle of the track, we've got Equilateral leading that division with Man of Promise up on the outside. They were followed by Royal Crusade. And next of all, as they come through halfway, is Moss Gill down towards the halfway marker of the race, and Equilateral out wide looks to have the race well within its mercy here. After it is a Man of Promise coming on the outside. They were followed by Royal Crusade, then Cardem. Moskill is running on from a long way back. Acklam Express is pretty well solo over on the far side of the track, but Man of Promise drove through, went to the front of it. Equilateral finishing on his Royal Crusade. They were followed by Extravagant Kid. Acklam Express is over on the rail side. The leader is Man of Promise, kicking back strongly. Equilateral. Extravagant Kid for the USA is bursting through, and Final Song is late. Extravagant Kid hit the front. Extravagant Kid wins it. Final Song second. Acklam Express third. They were wide apart. They were followed by Motor Far With. Then came True Valor. Equilateral close up with a Man of Promise, and not far away to us. If hit the line was a Royal Crusade, then Space Blues. Cowan was over on the far side. Kadema. They were followed next of all by Speaking Colours and Moskill.
It's a win for America. Extravagant Kid, trained by Brendan Walsh and ridden by Ryan Moore, has come with a storming run late on. Early part of the race, they were going left and right, and in the end, the stand side had the advantage as they raced to the line, and Ryan Moore timed things just about right on Extravagant Kid. Has beaten Final Song, Acklam Express over on the far side. One or two disappointments in behind, but first of all, Tom, how good a performance was that from Ryan Moore and this horse?
It was excellent. There's one person I want to pick up and frame the race around, a man that knows this track very well. Quite often on Satish Seymour horses, when he's drawn in the high numbers, you'll find him exploring the stand side rail. The pink hat carried by Richard Mullen. He is the person that set the race up in its entirety. He was on the pace horse, Equilateral was up there as well, but he is the one that's angled over towards that far side rail. Then there were a group of 3 or 4 of them that went, hang on, we need to be over there. And it's really set up towards that near side, and Extravagant Kid, he wasn't too far away. Ryan Moore has ridden the horse pretty positively. He's kept on well. Space Blues just couldn't get there. The concerns, I think, came to bore fruit. He didn't get the race set up as he wanted. The pace has held up pretty well, and you had to really have made that switch in numbers towards the stand side.
Often when the rail is out at the carnival, then coming across the stand side is a lot easier, not so far to come across, and jockeys normally do it, but they've decided today, quite a few of them, that this was definitely the place you had to be, and they're absolutely spot on, and therefore Acklam Express in third has run an absolute blinder, and he might well have won if he'd been able to get across. And lots of horses have run to form here, I think. Extravagant Kid brought decent sprinting form from the United States of America. Equilateral's run well, and Final Song likewise.
Express on the far side, he's hammered the far side group, but the man aboard, Ryan Moore, we're just about to hear from him with Bernard.
Yes, Extravagant Kid has won at group and graded level for the first time in his career under a brilliant ride from Ryan Moore. Ryan, well done. That was a fantastic ride. How did the race go for you?
It was a very messy race. The speed looked like it was going to be stand side, and then it's changed and we had to make a decision, and Space Blues was going and Carden were going. They were the best 2 horses in the race. We've got a nice toad. He's a very talented horse. He ran a super race at Keeneland. I'm delighted to ride Brendan a winner, and his good friend Ted Durkin, they've been friendly with Pat and everyone, Pat Smollen, and nice to
So definitely layers of emotion. Ryan, you must be delighted for Brendan. He's only ever had 2 runners out here on World Cup night, and both of them are winners, the UAE Derby and now an Quoz winner.
Yeah, you have to watch out for him when he comes back, I suppose.
Ryan, very well done indeed. Congratulations.
Yes, indeed. Plouska Parfait, the winner of the UAE Derby for Brendan Walsh, is the only other runner and winner on World Cup night. As Bernard was saying, it's a pretty impressive record.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't bring his World Cup horse over as well, because that could have had a half-decent chance as well, eh?
Well, that's an interesting chat, actually, when we come to the World Cup, because that was the horse, I think, Godolphin were expecting to race in their colours. But we'll talk about that anyway. Let's focus on Extravagant Kid for now, Angus, and the performance, and what Tom is saying about horses that raced on this side and the fact that they dominated, and Ryan Moore's tactics through it.
Yeah, fascinating to hear from Ryan. He said it was messy, and I think that's a really good word for it, isn't it, really? We'll have a look at it, a close look at it when we analyse it. One of the great things about the Dubai World Cup meeting is not just that international horses meet each other, the best horses in the world taking each other on different surfaces, but we've got the best jockeys in the world as well, and in Ryan Moore, just about the very best.
Well, he is right up there with the best jockeys in the world, most certainly. A first ever win for America in the Quoz Sprint. Reflections after the break.